Peace YouTube, what's up? My name's Reese. This will be my first ever video on this channel. It'll be a self haircut tutorial for all the beginners out there, all the cheap ones. I know how I get though, I'm not gonna lie. For anybody who wants to learn how to cut their own hair themselves, basically. So that's why you're here. So let's get started, shall we? So you want to jump in with it with your trimmers and make the first guideline wherever you want to start your taper or your fade. For me, I'm doing a taper. And knock it all out, ball it out. And then take the no guard all the way open. Go about a 1/2 inch. Just kind of, I like to make my guidelines a little curved, not too curved, but you know. And then you take no guard, you go in and out with the lever halfway, and just blend out that line like a pencil using the corner of the blade. Then I take the 1.5 guard, close it all the way, and just knock out all the debulk all the hair. You ready for the rest of the fade? Just take it all down to one length. As you see me doing that, I take the one guard and kind of go in there, make another guideline, and just blend it out. And then I take the 1/2 guard and kind of do the same with the corner, just hitting it until you just get all the lines out, basically, you know. It's really all about going over and over with the corner until you know, get the lines out. Now I'm starting the beard. You take the 1.5 guard, I'm going down with the grain. With the grain is, you know, you're going with the way the hair grows, and then against the grain is what you see me doing now. Take the no guard and make a guideline, you know, about a 1/2 inch, and then just blend it out. Take the one, make another one, and then go in between that with the 1/2 guard. Just knock that line out and get the rest of it out with the 1.5. You know, it's all about going over and over until you kind of just blend it up. Now this is the back. I ain't gonna lie, the back is difficult. Even for me, it's still difficult. But as you can see, I start going with the grain. I got the one guard closed, taking all the bulk down, just debulking everything, making it easier for me to fade there. And I go in with my little guideline, my first guideline, you know, my ball line, take my trimmers and just go up. As you can see, I'm shifting a lot. It was hard for me to do this off the phone camera. I was looking at my phone screen doing this, so, you know, it was a little difficult, but we got there by the end. Make the guideline, you know, it doesn't have to be perfectly straight. Sometimes it can be like that, but you go up about an inch in the back. You know, I like my taper a little high in the back. You go about an inch and just start knocking that line out by playing with the lever, you know, going halfway and then closing it, and just flick out. Make sure you're flicking out. That's the main goal when you're blending, is the flick out motion. You don't want to dig into too much and make another whole line. You want to flick out when you get to the top. So going up about another inch with the one guard open. I got it open, and then I close it up, you know, about halfway. Go in between that line, just get that line out. You know, sometimes the hair grows in weird directions. You gotta just go with the hair, you know, go with the flow of the hair. You know, after a little time doing this, you kind of get the hang of it and how hair grows and all that, especially your hair. Now I got the 1.5 guard, just debulking the rest of that bulk, getting it all down. Sometimes you got to put down the mirror to really get it. You know, that's what I did there. And then I take the 1/2 guard and just knock that line out. You know, it was a little hard for me to see this one. I had to pop in the mirror for a second. You know, just get it out real quick. But you know, I'm doing the same thing. You know, just getting that line out. As you can see here, I take the one guard open and just keep blending it, you know, getting it in with the corners and all that, knocking it down behind the ear, going with the grain, got it closed. Take the 1.5 guard, just debulk the rest of that hair up above the ear. Now I take my trimmers and make my neckline, going diagonal down. Just follow the way of the line. And I'm gonna come back and get that line out. You always gotta come back and detail work, anything you see. Go above the ear. Just finish doing it. As you can see, knocking that line, trying to get that line out. My hair grows a weird direction right there, so I gotta kind of cut it diagonal or sideways. And same thing on the other side, what you do to one side, you do to the other, same exact thing. Just knock that line out, get all that hair going. Now we start on the other side, same thing, make the first guideline. And then I go in, no guard, all the way open, about a 1/2 inch, blend it up. Blend it by opening and closing that lever. It's all about that lever action. And you get the one guard open, make another guideline, and go in between that with the 1/2 guard. Open and closing the lever. Take my 1.5 guard and just get the rest of that bulk going. Start the beard, same thing, with the grain. Kind of setting them lines in and just blend them out. As you can see, I go back with the one. I seen a line in there, just kind of want to get that out. And just go, keep looking and going back in and just detail, man. And I take the hair behind my ear. You gotta separate it, make sure you separate it before you try to cut it. Go in C motion. It's all about that C motion with the C cups, I like to call it. Just go up from the bottom, you can see just creating that shape, creating that C shape. With curly hair like mine, you're gonna have to kind of go over it over again, as you're gonna see on the lineup. But you want to separate the lineup, separate the short hairs from the long hairs. The baby hairs from the long hairs, comb it all down, knock it all down to I like mine one with the grain, so I do that. And then you just want to go in, start from the middle, always start from the middle and go out to both sides. Just creating a shape, a sharp line, straight line. As you see, I'm going over and over and over because my hair likes to curl up, so you just kind of have to do it. And hit the box, 90-degree angle. You see, I see a little dark spot, so go back in and knock that out. It's all about going back in and detailing to make a real nice cut. That's what makes a real nice cut, going back in detail. On the mustache, take the corners, use the corners like a pencil. Always use the corners. Never lay the blade flat, especially on the mustache. You could easily just screw it up. That's how I like doing mine, kind of take it and just go along with the line, Don't go too deep. You can really go too deep on it. And the back of the beard, I try to hit it with the mirror, but it's inverted. So what I like to do is stretch it out and just get the back. Just line it up. Stretch the skin in the bottom. Same thing. Just kind of go in, start from the middle, make that line out to both sides. Same thing on the other side, stretch the skin. and I'll lightly tap my beard line because I'm gonna come back in it with the razor. Here we go. It's my favorite part. Go and stretch the skin. Make sure you stretch the skin when you use the razor, and just go along with the line. You know, I like to keep mine a little high, so. And I just thought about this. If you're a beginner, you're probably not gonna use the razor, so you wouldn't have to, but it just makes for a cleaner line. That's what you see me doing. But if you're a beginner, you most likely will skip this step. But if you want to, here it go. Coming up on the finished product. Y'all let me know how you like the video in the comments. Here we go, right here. You know, like, share, all that good stuff. My first video, you know, I need to know what's up. Should I keep doing this or what? And let me know if you watched to the end. Drop a dancing emoji in the comments. Thank you so much if you did too. I appreciate you.